Hero. It's a word often used to describe someone who's gone above and beyond the call of duty. However, it's so rarely associated with dogs. During World War II, an award was created to recognise the efforts of military animals in times of war, the PDSA Dickin Medal, named after its founder, Maria Dickin, and it's widely recognised to be the animal equivalent of the Victoria Cross. It's been awarded to 35 dogs. That's more than any other animal, and I want to share with you their story.
This is Dogs of War.
When war was declared, Judy was transferred with her crew to HMS Grasshopper, which in 1942 was attacked by Japanese aircraft, forcing all those on board to abandon ship and head to the nearest land. That's an island in the South China Sea. Judy proved her worth yet again by sniffing out a fresh water source for the crew. Here's the report on that very sinking.
25 aircraft bombed us. We were hit and the engine room began to flood. The ship then beached on a small island. All personnel, including 60 to 80 civilians, were taken ashore. We were then taken to hospital in Jambi, where the Japanese arrived on March the 6th. We stayed in hospital until the 27th and left as prisoners.
She was actually the only dog to ever be registered as a prisoner of war. She spent 3 years in a camp in Sumatra. After the boat that she was on was attacked, the crew and Judy escaped the ship and they were on their trek to safety. Then they were captured and as I say, sentenced to the prisoner of war camp.
There was one issue, which was that the Japanese, fanatical about details, knew exactly to the number how many prisoners were in the camp, and they couldn't just add another. That was not done within the structure of the Japanese prison camp system. But Frank Williams had the brainstorm of saying, I'm prisoner number 81, so just add the letter A to Judy, and she could be prisoner number 81A. And that's exactly what happened. And the very next day, Judy was wearing a collar, and on the collar, which has been preserved and is at the Imperial War Museum, reads Judy, prisoner Glowa Goer, number 81A, remarkably enough.